The Little Bunny and the Magical School. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a little bunny named Teddy. Teddy was a very curious and energetic bunny who loved to discover new things. One day, his parents enrolled him in the magical school, where he was to learn spells and magical tricks. Teddy was very excited, but also a bit scared because he didn't know what to expect. On his first day at school, Teddy met his new friends, Zoe the owl, Leo the fox, and Jack the hedgehog. Together with them, he was to learn from the wise teacher, Mr. Owl, who knew all the spells and magical tricks. Mr. Owl was very patient and always ready to help his students. Teddy's anger. However, not everything went as Teddy had hoped. When he tried to cast his first spell, something went wrong. Instead of turning a stone into a flower, the stone turned into a big smoking cauldron. Teddy became very angry. He started shouting, crying, and even throwing his books. His friends tried to calm him down, but Teddy didn't want to listen. "I can't do it," shouted Teddy. "I want everything to go my way." Mr. Owl approached Teddy and gently placed a wing on his shoulder. "Teddy," he said calmly, "we all learn from our mistakes. It's important that we don't give up and keep trying." Learning from friends, Teddy decided to try again, but every time something went wrong, he got angry again. Finally, his friends decided to help him. Zoe, who was very wise, showed Teddy how to focus and control his emotions. Leo, who was very clever, taught Teddy how to find other solutions to problems. Jack, who was very patient, showed Teddy how important it is not to give up and to keep trying. "Teddy," said Zoe, "when you get angry, try to take a deep breath and think of something nice." "Yes," added Leo. "And when something doesn't work, try to find another way. Maybe what you're doing now isn't the best solution." "And I always try again," said Jack. "Even if something doesn't work the first time, I don't give up." Teddy's success. Teddy decided to follow his friend's advice. The next time something didn't work out, instead of getting angry, he took a deep breath and tried again. And you know what? He succeeded. The stone turned into a beautiful flower, and Teddy was very happy. "I did it!" shouted Teddy with joy. "Thank you, friends." Mr. Owl smiled and said, "You see, Teddy, when we learn to control our emotions and don't give up, we can achieve anything. That is the magic of true success." From that day on, Teddy always remembered to control his emotions and not to give up, even if something didn't work out the first time. Thanks to this, Teddy became one of the best students in the magical school and was always ready to help his friends when they had difficulties. Teddy learned that anger and shouting don't help solve problems. Instead, it's worth listening to friends' advice, taking a deep breath, and trying again. Thanks to this, Teddy's life became full of magic and adventures, and he himself became a wise and happy little bunny. Through this story, a child can understand that controlling their emotions and listening to the advice of others can help solve problems, and that it's worth trying again, even if something doesn't work out immediately.